Welcome to Health Coach for Women, a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions to better health and wellness through intentional living. Now, here's your host, Marsha Roopchand-Walker.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I am your host, Marsha. Thank you for joining me on another episode today of Health Coach for Women podcast. It's a podcast where we explore alternative and holistic solutions to better health and wellness. All right, so I'm going to jump right in today. All right, and of course, I have a quote for you, but before I get into that quote, please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. All right. Now, I do have a quote for you today, and it is, "Your body holds deep wisdom. Trust in it, learn from it, nourish it. Watch your life transform and be healthy." And that's by Bella Blue. So I am going to get into today's topic, which is the top 10 cities, the healthiest cities in America. And I thought this would be a great topic since, of course, this is about health and wellness. And I was curious for myself to know, what are some of the healthiest cities, in America? What are some of those places? This information was obtained from WalletHub from April 2023. And they looked at several factors. And some of those factors included, what they're saying is that some places promote wellness due to different things, right? And so maybe one area can promote wellness by expanding access to nutritious food and recreational activities. And and they say that some others places, they want to keep healthcare costs affordable, which for everyone, and keep parks clean and well maintained. Okay, so I think all of those things is important, but definitely having access to quality food is very, very important. Okay, so I would put that on a list of priorities as far as of importance. All right, so now what they're saying is, when a city doesn't take care of any of these many important issues, that it can be hard to keep up with good health. Of course, I agree with that. And so this is how they were able to determine this list that I'm about to go over with you. Number 10 was Irvine, California. All right. And so Irvine, California, the city is known for its comprehensive healthcare services, extensive parks, and recreational areas, promoting active lifestyle among its residents. Now, Irvine, California, they emphasize on healthy eating options and its efforts to maintain clean air and sustainable environment further contribute to its ranking. So I like that. And it says, this holistic approach to health and wellness underscores the city's dedication to ensuring a well-being of its community. So I like that. They also looked at air quality as well. All right. So, and then now I'm going to move on to number 9, which is Denver, Colorado. All right. Securing the number 9 spot. Colorado reflects its vibrant outdoor culture and commitment to wellness. Now, the city high marks in fitness are due to its numerous parks, hiking trails, and bike paths that encourage active lifestyles. Denver's residents also benefit from a strong focus on mental health, access to nutrition food options, aligning with this overall mission of health and balance. Now, this blend of natural beauty, recreational opportunities, and health-focused initiatives showcases why Denver excels in fostering a healthy living environment. That's awesome. And so now moving on to number 8, Minneapolis. It's ranking coming in at number 8, and it stands out for its extensive network of lakes and parks, promoting outdoor activities and community health. The city's investment in public green spaces, combined with a strong emphasis on healthy eating and access to high quality healthcare, plays a crucial role in its high ranking. Minneapolis focus on wellness initiatives and active living opportunities. Um, Now, this exemplifies its commitment to health and well-being of its residents. So I like that that this city is doing that, and they came in at number 8. So now moving on to number 7, Washington, D.C. Now, Washington, D.C. is now recognized for its comprehensive approach to public health, including extensive health care services and strong focus on preventive care. That's important. Remember, preventive medicine is the best medicine. All right. And so the city's numerous parks, fitness centers, and initiatives aims at improving nutrition and reducing health disparities contribute to its status of one of the healthiest cities. Washington's commitment to a healthy environment and community well-being and to the community's well-being is evident in its policies and resources dedicated to maintaining high quality life for its residents. All right, that's great with Washington, D.C. All right. Now I'd like to move on to number 6, which is Portland, Oregon. All right, Portland, Oregon, which I've heard of, is a very nice place. And it's known for its green initiatives, abundant parks, and community gardens that foster an environment conducive to healthy living. The city's emphasis on sustainable living, combined with accessible outdoor recreational activities and strong local food movement, supports a healthy lifestyle that prioritizes wellness and environmental stewardship. Portland's commitment to health is also reflective in its active transportation options like biking and walking paths that encourage physical activity. This is awesome. I love that. All right, so number 5. Number 5 is Salt Lake City, Utah. And it stands out for its unique combination of outdoor recreational opportunities and a strong focus on environmental health. The city's access to nearby natural landscapes encourages physical activity, while its initiatives to improve air quality and promote sustainability reflect a deep commitment to the health of its residents and the environment. So I like this because, even with the greenery and having access to high quality foods, it's important of the air quality, right? And I'm gonna circle back and talk about that a little later on as well. But it's important to have good air quality. All right. And so now I want to move on to number 4. Number 4 came in at San Diego came in at number 4, San Diego, California. Now, I've been there briefly, only through the change of planes, but it seems like a very beautiful city, and I would love to visit there where I can spend at least a few days there. Now, um, it's celebrated for its year-round sunny weather, which encourages outdoor activities. Now, the city's extensive beaches, parks, and trails support an active lifestyle, complemented by a culture that values healthy eating and wellness. Oh, that's amazing. San Diego, I would love to go there and visit and stay much longer and really check out some of these places. All right, so number 3. Number 3 is Honolulu, Hawaii. All right, it's ranking in at number 3 and is renowned for an exceptional natural beauty and climate, promoting outdoor living and wellness. Now, the city's access to beaches and trails support a lifestyle that includes regular physical activity, while it emphasizes on fresh local foods, contributes to a nutritious diet. The blend of this natural resources and health-conscious community underscores Honolulu's place as a top health city. That's beautiful. I will only saw that overpassing, when I stayed in Hawaii. It was on off the island, one of the other islands in Malachi. All right. So, but a beautiful place. The Hawaiian Islands, beautiful place. All right. Number two, Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington is known for its robust healthcare system, vibrant outdoor culture, and environmental sustainability efforts. The city emphasis on wellness is reflected in its numerous parks, bike paths, and community fitness events, along with a strong local food scene that prioritizes fresh, healthy ingredients. Love it. Seattle, Washington. All right. And number one, drum roll. Number one, I think you all can kind of pretty much guess it. I don't know. But if you had to guess, before I get into it, if you had to take a guess, what do you think it would be? Okay, I'm just going to tell you. San Francisco, California. All right. San Francisco is claiming that number one spot thanks to its comprehensive healthcare services, numerous parks and recreational areas, and strong focus on mental health and wellness. The city's culture of physical fitness, healthy eating, and environmental sustainability, combined with its initiatives for public health, make it a model for healthy living. So that's the whole list there. Now, all of these cities that I mentioned, San Francisco, Seattle, Honolulu, San Diego, Salt Lake City, Portland, Washington, Washington, D.C., Minneapolis, Denver, and Irvine stand out for their comprehensive approaches to health and wellness. These cities excel in healthcare services, environmental sustainability, access to outdoor activities, and healthy eating options, reflecting their commitment to fostering vibrant, health-conscious communities. Each city's unique combination of natural beauty, recreational opportunities, and wellness initiatives not only enhances the quality of life of its residents, but also sets the benchmark for healthy living nationwide. So this is what WalletHub came up with. But are they the only ones that's looking to have that as a goal? No, they're not. There are other places that's working on striving towards wellness, right? That's striving towards wellness for healthy living. And okay, and there are some that I want to go over with you. Now, this came from another source. This source came from MindBody, right? And they came up with a list. Now, you can be the judge on this. I'm just going to read the names, but I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this quickly. Now, they came up with this list, and this is, each person is different, and how you look at the data. Now, for MindBody, what they used to rank the wellness was based on factors including how much the residents themselves exercise, how stressed they feel, and the amount of rest that they get, how many of them smoke, and how much alcohol they consume. All right, so when you look at data will vary. So this is what they looked at. All right, and so they came up with their own list. And I'm just going to briefly go over the list. And at number 10, they came up with Tampa, Florida. What they're saying that it's a well-rounded city and that the residents here, and now I love this data too. So that's why I was saying, okay, you see that the other data, WalletHub base it on certain factors, right? Of environmental sustainability, its greenery, activities, healthcare, right? And all of these are important. And having the access is important. Also, in what the people do, because you can have all of these things and some people don't implement and use activities and services and free things that's around them. So again, the people, it has to be a community involvement. Also, so according to this list, Tampa, Florida came in at number 10. And so they're saying that the residents have a close relationship with others, they're spiritually fulfilled, and they get adequate rest each night. They avoid drinking and working out regularly, and 70% work out at least once a week. They don't go over into the age group of the information that they provided. So I don't know how you want to look at that, but that is just the overall picture of that. Number 9 was Oakland, California. Now, Oakland, California, according to MindBody, right? And this is, I just wanted to also include this here. This is by MindBody ClassPass, their annual wellness index. And that's what they base it on, what I mentioned to you, right? They looked at the various factors of exercise, stress levels, rest, amount of rest. So they're more looking at the individual rather than the environmental factors that's an access to resources that's around them. So that's the difference between WalletHub and MindBody. All right. So now moving on to back to Oakland, California. Now it says, now they came in at number 9. It says that Oakland residents avoid drinking too much and smoking. Nearly 90% stay away from excessive alcohol consumption and 70% don't smoke. Plus, more than 3/4 of the residents work out at least once a week, and almost 65% of them have a close relationship with friends and family. All right. So I'm providing you with 2 data, and so you can look at that and say, okay, it all depends on a person and what their needs are and what they're looking for. Right. So number 8 was New York City, my official original hometown, New York City. All right. Now they became the healthiest city. It says not surprisingly, but they're on the move, which that is true. New Yorkers, they're always on the move, right? And 3/4 prioritize movement at least once a week, with Pilates being the most popular workout. Residents are most likely to work out at lunch and after work, although late night workouts don't appear to be getting in the way of a bedtime. Funny enough, they're saying that the city, for the city that never sleeps, is most well rested in the United States. Oh, I'm very surprised at that. Wow, the city that never sleeps is the most well rested in the city. Wow, of the US. All right, who would have known that? All right, so moving on now, number 7 was Los Angeles, California. Now, what they're saying about LA was that they look at mostly the workout classes in the US with Pilates, again, for them, Pilates being the most popular. Over half of the residents exercise at least 90 minutes or more per week. Beyond working out, LA prioritized both rest and spirituality. Wow. Los Angeles, California, would have never thought that. When LA, I think of Hollywood, so I just would have never thought of that. And they say half of residents get 78 hours of sleep per night, and 54% say they are spiritually fulfilled. That is important. All right. Number 6 was Albuquerque, New Mexico. All right. And Albuquerque, the first time they said that they appeared in the first top 10 last year. All right, and it was ranked number 36. So they're saying the reason for the jump was residents are prioritizing wellness like never before. All right, Albuquerque has the highest number of residents who get the recommended daily serving of its fruits and vegetables, have close relationships, and abstain from excessive drinking. Albuquerque also has the second highest percent of residents who work out at least right before, or it says once a week, and it says they're right behind San Diego. All right, and they had the highest number of non-smokers behind San Francisco and San Diego. They're the most, now surprisingly, the flip side is that they're saying that Albuquerque is the most stressed city in the US. Wow, I would have thought that it would have been somewhere like New York, one of the bigger cities, LA, San Francisco, Chicago. All right, they're saying that Albuquerque is the most stressed city in the US. 65% say they are very extremely stressed. So I'm not sure why and what is going on there in a place like Albuquerque. Okay, no offense. Just curious. All right. Number 5 is Chicago, Illinois. All right, the Windy City Chi-Town is making its debut to the top 10 list as the 5th healthiest city in the US. A large number of the residents who prioritize exercise at least once a week. 76% get sufficient rest. 51% and 51. Okay, let me say that again. It's saying they have the numbers larger of residents who prioritize exercise at least once a week, 76%, and get sufficient rest, 51%. Okay, so wellness is more than just physical health. Chicago also has the third highest number of residents who have close relationships with loved ones. That's important. Okay, that's important. All right, and number four. Number four is Atlanta, Georgia, where I also live too. I love Atlanta. It's got 285, has gotten a little crazy. From when I was last there, it started, more people started moving into the Atlanta area. But I love Atlanta because there's so many different places on the outskirts where you can find just about anything that you're looking for as far as greenery, space, culture, whatever, it's there. All right. So now they're saying over half of all the residents exercise 90 minutes or more per week. And the town's most popular workout is strength training, which may be a serious stress reliever. Atlanta's the third least stress in the country. That's what they're saying. Another stress reliever for people of Atlanta is its connection to something bigger than themselves. All right. And that's what they're saying here. Nearly 60% say that they are spiritually fulfilled. All right. And I love that. That is, people are looking for more fulfillment, right? And that comes from spirituality. All right. So moving on now to number 3, San Diego, California. All right. So it made it on the list over here. And it says now it has the highest number of residents, 78%, who exercise at least once a week, with yoga being the most practiced workout. San Diego has also the second highest percentage of both non-smokers, just behind San Francisco, and residents who feel connected to friends and family. All right. And it's saying that San Diegans aren't afraid to invest in wellness either. They spend an average of $358 on fitness, beauty, and wellness each month. Hey, it's worth it. All right. So number two is Miami, Florida. While Miami may not be at the top of its list, it's saying the Magic City has the highest number of residents who exercise 90 minutes or more per week, with most of the time spent pumping iron. All right. And so their most popular workout is strength training. So residents who also take relationships and spirituality seriously, Miami has the fourth highest number of residents who feel spiritually fulfilled, and nearly 70% say they feel close to friends and family. Now, number 1 on this list was San Francisco. All right. So before I get into that, I just wanted to say between the two, between WalletHub and MindBody wellness data, San Francisco came in at number 1. And let me just double check to make sure that I'm saying that it was San Francisco and not San Diego. I believe it was San Francisco. Yes, San Francisco. I just had to check. All right. So now it's saying it came in number 3. It says after 3 years at the top of the list, right? San Francisco has spent the third highest amount on fitness, beauty, and wellness, an average of $331 each month. Okay. And they're saying that more than half of the residents exercise 90 minutes or more per week. With most of the popular workout being yoga. San Francisco also has the highest percent of residents, 55%, who get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, and the highest number of non-smokers in the U.S. Nearly 65% of San Francisco residents report having close relationships with family and friends also. So I just wanted to provide that data to you. So again, the healthiest cities, it depends on the factors of what they are looking at, the data that they are using, right? So you may want to consider one of these places. You may want to consider one of these places. So I just want to go over also with you now the flip side. I don't want to make it a spoiler alert. I hate to make it a spoiler alert after building you guys up with all of this good information. But according to the American Lung Association, there's a top 10 list of as far as the air quality, right? And I feel it's important to share this with you guys. I feel it's important to share this. So, according to the American Lung Association, according to air quality and with the ozone layer, with that's important as far as the environment is concerned, right? We know that our air is polluted. And so on their list, they came up with a top 7. And so I'm just going to go over the counties with you. And sad to say, guys, of the 10, quite a few of them is California. So they have San Bernardino. Number 1 was San Bernardino. I don't think this is any in particular order. Riverside, California, Los Angeles, California, Tulare, California. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Kern, California, Fresno, California, Maricopa, Arizona, never heard of it. Jefferson, Colorado, Placer, California, San Diego, California. All right, and that was the top 10. All right, as far as air quality. So we know that California, it's a large state, right? So we have to look at the fact it's also a large state. And then there's a lot of traffic in certain places of California. So if they can work on, and I would just say if we can work on better air quality, sustainability, air quality, working on in repairing our environment, healing our environment, there's no place that would have, bad air. There will be no place that would be great to live, right? Of course, you look at it in other factors. We're not factoring crime and things like that. But these things are important. So I just wanted to go over that. I thought it was something important because I wanted to know, to pique my own curiosity on some of the healthiest cities. And I'm surprised that Ashland, North Carolina did not make that list. Well, anyway, they didn't make it in the top 10. All right, Asheville, North Carolina is another beautiful place that I've heard of. Beautiful scenery, just beautiful from what I've heard, that people who've retired from corrections, law department, working in law enforcement, moved to Asheville, North Carolina, or Greenville, North Carolina. Beautiful place from what I'm hearing. All right. So I just wanted to wrap that up. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give me a like, share, thumbs up. I'm sorry I could not get on camera today. I am just too much of a mess after just discovering at the last moment that my previous recording had no sound. All right, until next time, bye for now.
Ladies, do you find yourself caught in the daily grind, juggling between the demands of your career and personal life? Do you dream of thriving both professionally and personally in 2024, but feel overwhelmed by the constant struggle? I understand the challenges you face, and that's why I'm thrilled to invite you to join the 5-day Radiant Soul Challenge. Picture this, a life where you have the secrets to not only survive, but thrive in both your career and personal space. The Radiant Soul Challenge is designed for women just like you, ready to break free from the chains of stress and achieve optimal health. Here's why you should be a part of this exclusive experience. Learn the secrets to thrive both professionally and personally in 2024. Discover actionable insights that will propel you towards success in your career while maintaining a fulfilling personal life. Create more work-life balance for better optimal health. Uncover strategies to strike the perfect balance between your personal aspirations and your well-being, ensuring that you're at the top of your game without sacrificing your health. Implement proven strategies for stress management and productivity skills. Say goodbye to stress overload. Acquire practical techniques that boost your productivity and keep stress at bay, empowering you to excel in your career with ease. Don't miss this chance to embark on a soulful journey. Join the 5-day Radiant Soul Challenge and redefine your path to success. Click the link below and secure your spot in the 5-day Radiant Soul Challenge now. Your thriving future awaits. Hope to see you there.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of Health Coach for Women with Marsha Roopchand-Walker. If you've enjoyed this episode, please feel free to rate, subscribe, and leave a review wherever you listen to your podcasts. That helps others find the show, and we greatly appreciate it. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next episode.